Okay, this is my first attempt of selfie video, YouTuber style. So what I wanna express here is the reality that our mind has the capacity that is much greater than our logical verbal intelligence. Now, an example of that is when we catch a ball, right? If we had to rationally calculate or verbally comprehend what we're supposed to do to catch a ball, it would smack us in the nose before we, even started to analyze how to do it, right? So basically, our brain has a lot more capacity an incredibly faster ability to comprehend the world and to analyze and to decide what we should do than our logic or verbal analysis does, right? So that is what people mean when they talk about getting in touch with their intuition, right? Or yes, so it's important to understand that to be able to get along with other people, because we all use different words, right? For instance, we often have heard the expression and people going that we consider kind of crazy, saying that the end is nigh, and that the end of the world is coming, and only the chosen ones will survive, right? That this prophecy, right? This biblical prophecy. Okay, so those are ways to see it. Those are ways to express it. But we can also express it in a more maybe rational, verbal way, which is we are destroying the ecosystems on the planet very quickly, and if we don't do something about that, we're all going to die, right? And this is a reality that we are in right now that we often are trying to deny because we don't really know what to do about it, okay? So I work on that. I work on teaching what to do about it, and you can see that I will share that in the links in comments of this video, okay, which are 2 articles on how to catalyze a paradigm shift. So imagine, this is just going on a little bit about just speculating and imagining. So just to imagine the hypothesis. Okay, so let's say the chosen ones are going to survive this apocalypse, right? This end of the world, this biblical Armageddon, right? So what if the chosen ones are not individuals? What if the chosen ones are societies? Just, hypothetically thinking. Okay, so for instance, we were now to go and colonize other planets, right? And we could only send out a certain amount of people to that planet with a certain amount of information, right? Those people, for them to be able to reproduce a society we have now today that will soon be able to colonize other planets, is impossible, right? It will take time for them to grow, to have the amount of people, to have the amount of human resources that can create, that can collaborate to the point of creating these advances of technological devices to be able to go and colonize another planet, right? So how would we communicate to them these ideas, right? That one day they will get to a point where they will, they're going to have to all work together, because if they all go out for themselves, they're just gonna destroy the place and themselves, right? They're just going to end up destroying the planet. Right, so how would we do that? Maybe, these religious biblical texts, I mean, I can see them as that would be a way to do that, in a sense, because how do you communicate to people that don't understand, that don't have the technology yet to know what we're talking about, right? You have to use whatever words you think they might comprehend, right? And so that's I mean, there's no other choice. You try to make things, you use metaphors and analogies to words and concepts that maybe they can relate to or imagine somewhat, right? Anyway, remember, they say we can end war, terrorism, and poverty and create a just and sustainable future very easily, simply by telling one new person every day that now everybody can live a life of luxury in a resource-based economy. So please do it. That's the key. Happy RB.